Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Nife, it's your girl Nife, and I'm here to tell you how I went from 0 to 1 million followers on TikTok in a year. I'm actually on 1.5 right now and I'm super blessed, super grateful, but it has also taken some tricks and some strategy to get to where I am. So I'm gonna share them with you because a lot of people on my social media have always asked me, how do you grow? How do you grow? How do you grow? So I'm here to tell you. So let's get straight into it and we're gonna start off with personal style. Now, personal style is a combination of different things. It's good to start off with figuring out what your niche is or what your thing is, it could be anything. For me, I'm a dancer, so that's already a niche. And then to further whittle it down, I'm an Afro dancer. I love Afro dance and other genres, of course, but Afro dance is like where my heart is. So on TikTok, I noticed that there wasn't really much of Afro dance when I joined. So I was like, well, hello, gap. I entered. So that's one aspect of personal style. The second aspect is you have to decide how you want to be presented to the world in a sense. How do I want people to meet me when they meet me? Because it's not a physical thing. People are just seeing you online. Do you want to be casual and just yourself, which is perfectly fine and it's admirable? Or do you want to be a little bit dressed up? Do you know what I mean? It's up to you. It's definitely down to you. But for me, I always feel my best when I make an effort. I always feel my best when, I just feel cute. So that's what I do. I just make sure I feel cute and I look cute. And that's literally it, but that's become part of my personal brand. And another thing people know me for is my hair color. So this blue hair, which will be a video for another day because there's actually a story behind the blue. But yeah, this blue hair has literally become my signature. So anybody that sees me and knows me kind of can recognize me because of the blue hair. And it's been a while. It's been about like 2 years or so. I started off with natural and now I'm in braids and I've just stuck with it because it's easy to spot me and it's easy to know that that's my video if you see the blue hair. Another thing that helps with having a signature look is having a signature location. Now hear me out. I love being in different locations, but I feel like it really does help when your audience can recognize your location. So for me, I used to start off in my bedroom actually. So I had like wall stickers. I had brick wall stickers and I just always made content in there. So that was recognizable. Then I moved to the living room. Now this living room has basically become the place where a lot of my viral challenges and so on have been made. Just for the sake of it being in the same spot, it will do well. Like people get to recognize you and recognize a certain location. So they know that they're going to expect to dance or they're going to expect a certain type of content from you. So the second thing I want to talk about with you guys is content and creativity. This is the most important thing when you're a content creator. Your content needs to be good. Now, when I say to people your content needs to be good, they automatically think, oh, high quality. Nah. It can be, it's a great addition to have high quality content. But when I say your content needs to be good, it means it needs to resonate with the audience you want and the audience you currently have. I just hit the mic, sorry guys. It needs to just be good. Like if you're a chef, making sure that the food you make, the end product is good, and also making sure the way you recorded the process is good. You know what I mean? We can follow it, we enjoy it, it's interacting, it's engaging. If you're a dancer, making sure that your dance is good and making sure you're dancing as well as you can, making sure the music you're using is good, making sure we can see your moves. All of these different things make it good content. So you have to figure out what is good for you. Number 2 is making sure you're consistent. I feel like if you're an amazing content creator, but you're not consistent, we don't get enough chances to enjoy your content. We don't get enough chances to get to know who you are. So it makes it hard for me to be a fan. It makes it hard for me to want to follow you. So the more I see you, the more I want to see you, is the way I think about it. The more I was putting myself out there, the more people were like, oh, I'd love to see you do this. I'd love to see you do that. Da, 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 da. It's consistency that created all of that. And consistency also allows you to just continually improve what you're doing. If you're doing the same thing every day, you're going to get better. Do you know what I mean? If you're exploring different things in your genre every day, you're going to get better. Just on the side of personal growth, consistency is good. And also on the side of social media growth, consistency is good. Another thing with content and creativity I'd love to mention is that for me, tutorials really worked. Now, as I mentioned before, my niche is Afro dance, and I started to teach tutorials on TikTok. Now, this was at a time where people were discovering a new genre, but not knowing where things came from, what things are called, all of that. So I really just fit in well in that gap and I started to teach people, and this really built a deeper connection with my followers. And I think education is always important. If you can and you're at the position where you can teach someone something, why not? It's free education everyone appreciates free education. Joining trending challenges is a really good one too, because if people are already interested in a challenge and you join it, you've just given your audience what they want to see times two. It's called a double whammy. So they want to see you and they want to see that trend. So they've seen you do that trend. You see what I'm saying? And then another thing I would say is creating your dance challenges or creating your own trends, whatever the trend may be. And when you do create a challenge, if it does happen to go viral, I would say make sure you repeat that dance. When I say dance, guys, apply it to your content, because I'm a dancer. I'm going to keep thinking about dance, all right? Don't think people don't want to see it as many times as you could possibly do it. Do it as much as you can. People want to see it. People want to see it in different locations. People want to see it with different people. They want to see it in different outfits. On the topic of other people, collaborations is another great aspect of content and creativity that you can incorporate. Now, collaborations are important for two very different things. I'm going to start with personal development. So on the personal development side, when you're collaborating with other people, you get to learn from other creators. Even if they're not in your niche, they're not in your genre, you're still going to learn, trust me. And I think on the growth side of things, when you're collaborating with people with a bigger audience, smaller audience, same audience as you, you are tapping into an audience that may not know who you are. So when you're collaborating with, even if it's your friend, yes, you've known them for years, but not everyone that follows them knows who you are. So it's good to just collaborate for growth in that sense. Okay, last but not least, we're going to talk about interaction. Disclaimer, it gets harder as you get bigger. Now, interaction covers a whole load of things, but we're going to start off with interacting with other people on the platform. So you're on TikTok. TikTok is a community. You need to interact with everybody else that's in this community. You can't just be quiet. We want to know who you are. We want to feel like you're involved, you know? And it could also help you with the collaboration point we talked about earlier. It could help you start building relationships and start reaching out to people for collaborations if you interact with their stuff. That's number one. Number two, I would say interacting with your own audience and your own followers is amazing, because they appreciate it. And who does not want to feel like they're being seen and being heard? Everyone wants to feel like they're being seen and they're being heard. Even if it's just a like on the comment, you know, you've done something. Even if it's just an emoji, you've tried. So try to interact with your followers. Another thing I personally did, because I do a lot of dance challenges, I like to duet and react to people's renditions of my challenges. So people love to feel appreciated for what they've done and what they've been involved with when you're the creator. I hope this helps. It was a lot of information to process, but as you use them, it gets easier and it makes more sense. You know, it all works together. Put down in the comments any other tips you may have, because I don't know everything. So put me on. If you guys know anything else, put us all on in the comments, and make sure you just tag me in any videos you've used these tips for, and enjoy.